Greetings, good evening. People, welcome to the People's Table.
$2, just a donation. Come on over.
So we're here tonight to invite those inside to come out and people out here to come to the table, the People's Tables. We're not invited to Governor Kitzhaber's table or to the Oregon Business Association's table or to Stanford Children's table for that matter. Sue Levin will be getting an award tonight, being honored tonight for supporting the corporate reform. And we're here to say that enough is enough and that people, we need to organize, get together, teachers, parents, students, community members, all of us have a vested interest in a strong public school system. And so it's time for us to stand up and say no to this horrible agenda, this corporate reform, deform agenda that really is nothing more than just an attempt to privatize the public schools. That's what it's about, to privatize and to take over and to remove our voices, which is what Governor Kitzhaber has been doing and what's going on inside tonight. So tonight, we're here for the People's Table, which is right behind you there and around. Please take pictures of that, post that on Facebook, whatever social media sites to get the word out. We also have a special performance tonight for you, some music.
It was the 1840s and things were changing fast. It was the straw that broke the back. The bottle was uncorked. They started organizing meetings, the tenant farmers of New York. They found the strength of numbers. They found the power of suggestion. They found each other asking the same question. Who gave you the right to be a landlord? To live a life of ease while others toil? Who gave you the right to be a rich man while the rest of us pay you so we can work this soil? They vowed they would stop the rent collection. They vowed they'd bring this madness to an end. And when one blew the tin horn of distress, he soon found he had 1,000 friends with calico skirts, masks upon their faces, on horseback, armed with knives and guns. They chanted and they yelled and they kept their farms. They kept the sheriffs on the run. They asked, who gave you the right to be a landlord? To live a life of ease while others toil? Who gave you the right to be a rich man while the rest of us pay you so we can work this soil?
Now, I'm not here to say that any of those people are evil, or that even Sue Levin is evil, or Stanford Children, or anyone in that room. They just have very different goals. And if they want to improve education and truly brighten children's futures, then they need to be at this table with the people who have their kids in public schools, with the teachers who work in our public schools, with our students in our public schools. That's who they need to talk to. And that's not happening.
They are honoring Sue Levin for all her hard work to balance the budget on the backs of state retirees. Right? And you'll pardon me for reading, I'm bad at memorizing speeches. Right? Out here, many of us are teachers whose ability is being wasted by bad tests, whose time is being misused giving these tests, right? Whose school resources are squandered, like computer labs full of kids testing for weeks. Issue number 1, corporations are not people. That's right. Issue number 2, money is not speech.
The so-called shutdown in exchange for defunding Obamacare was a total sham. They never intended and they never could defund Obamacare. What the true intention is to go after your entitlements.
It's our schools, our community, and it's time for us to let those inside know that that's what we're here for. So we're going to, for those that want, we're going to take a little march.
Take corporations out of the class. They finish first, we finish last. Take corporations out of the class. They finish first, we finish last. Our table. Whose table? Our table. Decision making at our table.
walk away from this event here tonight, what's one thing that we should remember?
I think the one thing that we ought to remember is that the people at this Oregon Convention Center for the Business Alliance, they're the ones who are telling the politicians how to spend our public funds. But the public can come together, and start saying, no, these are our funds. It should be for our good, not the corporate good. That's why we're out here tonight.
Joe and Bobby. Boldly going where the corporate media won't.